Heippa hei taas kaikille Unimen prinsessa Jasmine ja tervetuloa seurailemaan tätä Doki Doki Literature Clubin pelailua ja tuossa ekassa osassa kävi sillain hassusti, että meidät sillain hieman pakotettiin, syyllistettiin liittymään tommoseen kirjallisuuskerhoon ja sitten siitä jatkuu matkamme lapsuuden ystävämme kanssa kotiin. Ja with that the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, lapsuuden ystävämme, Natsuki, Yandere, Yuri, Ujo, and of course Monika, eli hän on se club leader, president of the club. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer one of these girls. No ehkä, koska tää on... Ehkä jotenkin ajattelisin, että... Oisko deittisimulaattori? Oisko? Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances. Circumstances. Miten tuo sanot? And I'm sure good fortune will come and find. And I guess that starts with a writing poem tonight. No niin, se runo piti vielä kirjoittaa. Olipa mukavaa tuommoista runoa kirjoittamista. It's time to write a poem. Big words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okei. Joo. Joo. Mä ehkä eniten nyt lähtisin semmoselle kauhulinjalle, koska tää Juri, jollette Tukkonen, ilmoitti tykkäävänsä kauhusta, erityisesti surrealistisesta kauhusta, joten lähdetään nyt vähän semmoista kauhumeininkiä. Valitaan täältä nyt ensimmäisenä vaikka tuo Disarray. Tää on tuo Eternity. Sitten otetaan täältä Disoriented. Noin. Sitten otetaan Vertigo. Noin. Ja sitten otetaan Universe. Tästä tulee tosi hieno tästä meidän runoosta. Afterimage. Sitten Hopeless. Aha, mä en tykkää siitä. Otetaan sitten vielä Massacre vaikka tuolta noin. Sitten sitten otetaan vielä Scars. Tääs muuta. Tästä tulee tosi hienot. Melankolia. Joo. Sitten otetaan horror. Believiä. Ai, tuo tykkää Believistä. No niin. Wrath. Wow. Contamination, kyllä. Insight vaikka. Noin. Philosophy. Sitten otetaan vaikka toi Crimson. Disaster. Ja no jaa, tää tykkäsi fantasiasta. Ai, meillä on taas, hei. Jaa, me ollaan heti kerholla. Okei, no niin. Käyhän tää näinkin. Eli me ollaan heti kerholla. Hi again. Hello, Monica. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Hahaha. Anteeksi yskittää. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. Oh, kiitos Juri. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. No, kiitti Natsuki. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any club this year. At last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. That's okay. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Sanoo Monica. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. No niin onkin. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Princess Aya always gives it his best. Onko tää nyt ihan... Okay, gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. Ah, how dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Princess Aya can become good friends too. Mulla on ihan parhaat nimet aina valittaa. Sayori. Airhead. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori! Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Airhead, eh? I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. I'll make it make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, yeah. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't really usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want it. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Hän kyllä on todella söpö. Mun hiukset on aivan super ihanat. Tämmöset ihanat hiukset. She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I definitely Mitä sanotaan? Definitely read this. Kyllä. I enthusiastically take this book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what do you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having cheery conversations in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of her cover in the book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be in the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. Ooh. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. My mother this sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this. That's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Reread. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how come you have 2 copies of the same book. Well, when I stopped in the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Oh, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Meidän päähenkilömme on myös hieman airhead, koska hän selkeästi pitää meistä ja osti sen kirjan sitten, että voisi tilaisuuden tunnella lainata sen meille, ja hän on lukenut sen saman kirjan ja nyt lukee sitä, että hän voisi keskustella meidän kanssamme. Niin. Aika selkeä, koska meidän main character on hieman airhead, niin. Niin. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Marco. There is an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure you don't accidentally give anything up. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationship and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri makes it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so... Liian monta S. Se on ainakin 50 S-kirjana taas peräkkäin. She's so shy and relaxive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at the life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related on the protagonist, they are made out to be naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? No, not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. Niin, hei. On vain kiva, kun henkilö puhuu hänen kiinnostuksen kohteesta. Se on miellyttävää. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had in the bag. Alright, it's fine. Is it fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the seat next to yours. Sneaky. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. That's sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. No. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Oh, sorry. I was just... Yuri... Niinpä. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Haha. Yeah, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against your wrist and I hold one bit more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. Okay. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn page. Here? Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. Okei, mä hämmennyin aluksi, kun täällä oli silleen 1 käsi, 2 käsi, 3 käsi. Niin monta kättä, kelle ne kuuluvat, koska meidän main karakteria ei näytetä. Hän on naamaton henkilö. Tykkäisin, jos hänet näytettäisiin, mutta eipä näytetä. But in holding it like this, we are huddled even closer together than before. It actually kind of distracting me. It has. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distraction for a second. I glance over Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you have been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri is no longer asks me if I'm reading on the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own validation. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Tää on aika siirappista. Niinkö siis en henkilökohtaisesti ehkä välitä näin siirappisesta, mutta ehkä tää. Niin. Jotenkin luulen, että tässä tulee olleen joku catchi tässä pelissä. Siitä, että tää ei oo sitä, miltä tää näyttää. Mä jotenkin luulen. Mutta katsotaan. Hei Juri. This might be silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Oh, you think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second guess all of her things that she says and blah. Klikkasin liian nopeasti, mutta eikä se mitään, like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Oh, you remain silent for a moment. But that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Kiitos, Monika. I think it's about the time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Oh, it's not. It's fine. Releases her hand from her book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read this with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It will be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note. Lukki aluksi tuota metal note. Note of where I left off in a book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Ihanaa Sayori. Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of a loose leaf, torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poems? Yuri, arvostaa kaujuttuja Yuri. Yuri seems to be most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional! Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth but then ends up covering her whole face. She's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. But I'm getting so nervous for... Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary and metaphors indicate you write a lot of poetry before. Oh, really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really? Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri tears off unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoughtfully. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in the new writers that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separated from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thoughts is as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. That might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, koska se on yandere. Never mind. I should be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be a literature club. Jahas, ei voinut olla yhtään semmonen niinku vaikeammin luettava fontti. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining sheet like to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Comes breathing air of the present, but I live in the past. Light flickers. I flicker back. Wow, oli kyllä aika hieno. Tuo oli ehkä sen tyylinen, mistä itsekin tykkään. Jos siis en sillain lue runoutta. Niin, mutta toi oli kiva. I'm sorry, I have just such a terrible handwriting. Oli se vähän kamala. I wasn't thinking that. Niin vissi. But I took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think that your handwriting is pretty. Yeah, that's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you in the ghost girl? Huhu. Huhu. Mikä tää on tää huhu? Actually, the story isn't about the ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance it over after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to the ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's what more solemn putting in that way. I hadn't even thought of that. So that's impressive. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too. Nah. If anything, I couldn't probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I'm really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoy it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you. Me too. Jahas. Joo. Kuka seuraavana? En tiedä. Se nähdään todennäköisesti seuraavassa jaksossa. Mukava jos jaksat katsoa tätä ja kuunnella ja katsella ja kuunnella ja näin. Kiitoksia paljon ja heippa hei seuraavaan kertaan. Kiitos, hei. Heippa hei. En osaa lopettaa videoita. Miljoona heippaa. Heippa hei. Heippa.